You're right. A lot of people don't realize how crazy the Great Lakes actually are in comparison to the ocean.
Part of the reason their waves can get so bad in the Great Lakes is because the wavelength of these waves is very short. So like if you look at let's say a 6-foot swell on the ocean, those swells might be 50, 60 feet apart in wavelength. And it might take, so we usually measure that in terms of how many seconds it takes for those wavelengths to hit. And on the ocean, it might be 6 to 8 seconds of a wavelength. On the Great Lakes, that duration of wavelengths is only about 1.5 to 2.5 seconds. And so an 8-foot swell on the Great Lakes can just bash a boat to smithereens in just no time. And that's kind of what happened to us yesterday, where all of a sudden the wind kicked up from maybe 15, 20 knots, and out of nowhere, apparently, we had these gusts of 60 to 70 knots, and the waves increased along with the wind, and there was nothing we could do to prepare for it. We didn't have time to furl in our head sail or reef the mainsail, and so the boat was just sideways in the water. We had no helm control, and the wind just took over. So it's pretty scary, but it happens to every sailor on the Great Lakes. Everyone has many stories of that happening. And so the best we can do is just hunker down and try to figure out how not to tip over.